So you want to start a YouTube channel? Well, that means there are 3 key visuals that you need to design to properly personalize your channel. I will cover all of those, but first, we need to talk about the most important thing that you need to do. Before you write, before you record, you need to know why. And also some answers to some other questions. Why are you starting this channel? What is its purpose? Who is the target audience? Who are you? What is or will be the name of your channel? Like building any brand, you need to establish what the brand is going to be before you get to any visuals, because what you want your brand to be will inform how the visuals look. Knowing who you are and what you want to represent helps you figure out how you want to present yourself to the world. And speaking of how to present, consider thinking about your color palette and your color scheme. Also, what fonts do you want to be associated with your brand? And you're creating a YouTube channel, so you have to think about it like you're creating a brand. You want people to know this is yours. For me, maybe not for you, but for me, Futura is Bay. The technical steps of creating a YouTube channel, those are pretty simple. You sign in to YouTube with your Google account. If you're one of the few people in the world that doesn't have a Google account, go get one. You go to settings and then you click create a new channel. Now let's get started on those 3 key visuals. First up, your profile picture. It's you in the most simplest of forms. It'll be seen on your home page. It'll be seen on your channel page. Beside every single comment you make on this platform. Make sure it's a good representation of you, whether it's your beautiful face or the logo that you've chosen. For myself, I have my custom bee there. It needs to be recognizable and sized correctly for the platform. Minimum of 98 by 98 pixels. But minimum doesn't cut it around here. It's recommended that you do 800 by 800 pixels. File size of 4 megabytes or less, PNG or GIF, or I'm not waging that war right now, and no animations. Like any well-made brand, all of your elements need to be able to work together and be cohesive. And in the spirit of cooperation, your next key visual needs to be your channel banner. It would do well to complement your profile picture. Now this one is a bit more involved than your profile picture. Depending on whether you are viewing on TV, desktop, tablet, or mobile, a different section will be visible. So you have to design with that in mind. You want the main art and messaging to be visible within the text and logo safe area. All devices are guaranteed to see this section. The minimum dimensions are 2048 by 1152, a 16:9 ratio. The recommended size is 2560 by 1440 with a file size of 6 megabytes or less. Now, once you have your channel banner and your profile picture reigning as tag team champions of the world, you want to move on to another element. It's time for key 3, your watermark. Now, I'm sure you've watched regular TV. Do people still watch regular TV? I mean, obviously, sports is still a thing. And you've seen the channel logo in the corner there. It's time for you to have the same thing on your channel. My channel has my main logo in the corner. I use a transparent PNG file so it's visible but not distracting. Some channels opt to have the subscribe button there to encourage viewers. When it's clicked on, the watermark allows viewers to subscribe to the channel from within the video itself. YouTube gives you the option to choose when the watermark pops up in the video. The watermark setting, whichever setting you choose, applies to all the videos on your channel. Now with the big 3 established, congratulations. But there's more. Now that you have the basic building blocks of your visual brand identity for your channel, there's some extra stuff to consider. Do you want your thumbnails to match your visual brand, your color scheme? Do you want a certain visual style that's consistent not only in the thumbnails, but maybe within the videos themselves? You might even want to create a template or series of templates that you can use to increase your productivity moving forward. Some channels have themed thumbnails across their channel, while others allow each video to have its own unique flair. Test and see what works for you. Speaking of things that may or may not work, do you want to create an intro that incorporates your visual brand? I don't know, something like, I said something like, yeah, I did that. I also give you 5 tips for creating your own personal visual brand identity right over here. Check it out.